Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Cold Titanium 68. Doing a little bit of a different mountain bike video this week, so y'all can probably see when we're in the car right now. Instead of recording on a Friday, it is Saturday the 19th as of recording this video. We're on our way up to the North Texas Mountain Bike Festival. We've got about an hour-and-a-half drive up here from Plano up to Muenster, which, if you guys don't know where Muenster is, it's about a half hour west of Gainesville, Texas. So for a lot of my friends that know where Denton is, about 45 minutes to an hour northwest of Denton. Like, it's a decent drive, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. But I digress. Let's roll the intro, and then we'll talk about what we're gonna do. Okay, that works. I know there's just still the trail here. We're doing the whole ass trail. I will be back up here getting some more stuff. Whew. Let's ride brambles. All right. Woo-wee. All right, everybody. Welcome to Special Tuesday. Today we're out here at 4R Ranch and Winery. As y'all can see, we're at the North Texas Mountain Bike Festival out here today. Honestly, I think if we had strictly gone by the books and been like, okay, we're only gonna do the trails that are closest distance from like the Plano Frisco area, today would have been at Katy Jackson. And that trail is, at least the northern end, is literally right next to George Bush Turnpike. And you guys will see that next week. I'm still going to Katy Jackson. We're just doing this trail first. Now, why am I here for the North Texas Mountain Bike Festival? Why not? I've been wanting to come the past 2 years, but I didn't. I think last year is because of work, so I wasn't able to do it. And then last year is because of school. So this year it's gonna be real fun. Because yeah, I'm still in school, but we are, or at least for me, I took the weekend off from, well, sorry, not the whole weekend off. I took the day off from roughing to do this course. Now, 4R Ranch is actually right next to a very large wind farm. Holy cow. This is actually really cool. This is next to a wind farm. All right, come on. I'm trying to tighten up a little bit. There we go. I just want to tighten up so that this thing is not flailing around a little bit, because I can feel it. Now, first things first, when I came in here, I did buy some stuff, and I'll show you guys at the end of the video. We'll do a whole thing about what I got and all that stuff. But as of this recording session, so like right at this moment, I got 2 koozies. So I got Gover's red and green koozies. Really cool, kind of showing like either open or closed. Then I might get one of the Torba towels, probably one in yellow, just because why not? I'll keep it in the car as like it's something to stop the sweat from. But I have not been to the Bike Mart tent. There's a Specialized tent, there's a Cannondale tent. And then there's also Spider Mountain and some other tents too. So there's a lot to try out here today, but I'm most definitely going to do all this stuff. Get this drop in. Woo. Oh yeah.
I am glad that I rechecked my shocks. Holy cow, this is gonna be so much fun. Because today, I think for the first time in like 6 months, because back in March, I took my bike into Bike Mart to get it tuned up. Since then, I haven't touched the shocks. Yeah, my rear shock was at like 155. I was like, oh my God, that is light as heck. But now, it's at 185. And I'll double check again every week from now on. I brought the Fox shock pump that I bought from Cabela's earlier this year. All right. Push up. Ooh, they're smoking some stuff back there. That smells good. Now, what's funny is I don't think this is an actual Dorba trail. So, even though this is a Dorba mountain bike festival, this is not maintained by Dorba. Probably because it's in Muenster, which is really far. Oh, man, my allergies are just killing me. And the upside is, it is not that hot. I mean, I'm a little bit hot. I mean, looks wise, just a tiny bit. But yeah, I'll stop right here. Oh man. Temp wise, we're in the 70s. It's nice outside. And there's a lot of elevation changes here. Holy cow. So yeah, we're currently up here. This is where the trail starts. I think it's actually right here. So right around here is where we start. So we're gonna come up. We're actually, I think on the other side of these trees here is the wine tasting room. I don't know if that's open, but that would be cool if it was. And then from there, we're gonna go downhill coming back, which is actually really cool. Because we're right next to a wind farm, you can get real up close to one of the turbines. Like, it is honestly seriously cool. Now mind you, this is also the second recording I've done. The first one I was actually going backwards and I was like, oh, whoopsie. I think next year, or even next summer, I might try and buy a new tent, maybe like a 4-person tent, not from Costco, but from like REI. And I'll use that tent to come here, maybe go to Rebel Peak. And then if I ever get asked to go out camping with other people, I'll bring that with me as well. The only problem is that with me driving a Honda Civic, may not get onto some of the more technical terrain, so might have to ask someone to take me some of those times depending on where we're going. Alrighty, let's push. Going in through the trees. We go up. Okay. Come over here. He's got his e-bike here. I don't know if I'll try an e-bike this year or I'll try out one of their I'll see what Cannondale has, but I'm not sure if I want to try the Stump Jumper or the Epic from Specialized. I think Specialized and Bike Mart are here together, because Specialized is now a Bike Mart or Bike Mart's not a Specialized retailer, and that might explain why Pivot is not sold at Bike Mart anymore. That's just my guess. I don't know. Gotta keep an eye out, because again, I'm not the fastest rider. I'm not trying to be. Uphill, I'm terrible at. That's why I might look into getting a cross-country bike, just get better at uphills, but not 100% sure. Wow, some of these hills. I mean, you would think Texas is very flat. These hills are like, dang, surprising for Texas. Okay. That's not the trail. This is. We got a lot more uphill to go. This one's the big uphill on this side. The real downside is I don't have an e-bike. That's just gonna take this way over. Come on. Ah, holy cow. Ah. Oh. I just tell myself I'm in shape. I'm in decent shape. But these views are so pretty. Oh.
Welcome to the groove.
Let's go. That's a first. That was fun. That was good. There was no water in there. Dang it. Oh no. There we go. That's the wine tasting on the left. That's actually really awesome. That is a beautiful view. I need to do that sometime. Maybe next year, if I'm ever dating someone. I'll just be like, hey, it was free time. You want to go do some wine tasting? I'll bring her up here. Yeah, it gives me an excuse to come mountain bike again. But these are some really good trails. Woo! Here we go. Here we go. Yes. I gotta give props to this trail builder. This is a great trail so far. I've done half of it because I thought I was going the right way, but I wasn't. So far, it's pretty good. For a blue, it's really good. There we go. Coming on up. Oh. Nice with the rock. Oh. Come on, push. There. Wow. I'm getting better at climbs. My word. I thought it was just bad. Nah. Getting a lot better. Okay. So, some of the videos we have coming up. Outside of this video. Oh man. Sorry. So, this Wednesday, the 23rd, we have a video coming out about Interstate 20. It's not much really to say about I-20 and DFW. There are two projects. Well, there's one that's under construction, one that's in the works. One of them is a Southeast connector, but we'll talk about that after we talk about 820. Because the Southeast connector is the interchange for Interstate 820, Interstate 20, and US Highway 287. Which, by the way, even 287 is being looked at for potential interstate expansion. So, could we see direct connection from Amarillo down to Port Arthur, east of Houston? I don't know. That'd be interesting. The other thing is from Southeast connection eastward through to Grand Prairie, they're going to widen that to at least 10 lanes. And again, they've just started the feasibility study for it like last year, so there's still a lot that they're going to need to do. And then overall, there was a larger I-20 corridor study, which once we hear more about, we will do that, because I think there's another I-20 East corridor study being done right now, which will start right here at DFW and go all the way east towards, the border leading up to Shreveport. Oh, that hurt. I don't think I spiked myself, but hit my pedal on my shin. Oh, I'm glad I'm wearing pants today, because if that was a spike, then I would most likely be bleeding there, and I don't have Band-Aids. So yeah. All right. Oh, this front half. Now it's actually starting to become a little bit more chill. Not so much uphill, but calmer, a little more relaxed, doing pretty well. With this, I'm only gonna be here today, October the 19th. I don't know if my brakes warped or something, but I'll be fine. We'll be fine. There we go. Come down here. Oh, a little bit downhill now. One thing I will say that I have gotten better at is downhill. Because I ride 2 to 3 days a week, at least 3 days a week, I'm getting better and better at riding. The next interesting thing happen is, okay, so we're coming down. Going down. Going down. There we go. All right. Ooh. Let's stop right here. Now that's a picture. Holy cow. That is a picture. I know exactly what I'm doing. Wait, it's a 16:9. There's a thumbnail, and then I'll get the Mountain Bike Festival logo on there. Then I'm gonna send this out to everyone real quick. That's a really good. Oh, this is gonna take a while. I know that because I just have that many people that I snap. Like, god dang. I'll put that over here so that y'all don't really need to see it. This is why I like mountain biking. Y'all might think, oh yeah, I just do this for stamina. And to a point, yeah, I do. But when you travel, it is so nice what I get to see here. Holy cow. Plus the upside is I can catch my breath for a little bit right now. I don't want to use up too much of the water in my water bottle, because I only brought one. I didn't bring two today because I was just like, It's still an hour and a half drive home. So right now it's just after 12 as of recording this, 11. So whether or not I will just go straight home or whatnot, we'll see. But at least I got to do a fit haul for this. I know I've got a lot of people that have sent me stuff. This is why I love some of my friends. There are some that aren't doing so well, and that I'm just like, well, I'm sorry, there's not much I can do. But there's some like my friend Darren who also mountain bikes. We both work so hard that we're both just like, we can do what we want and still have fun. God, is it gonna be such a fun. And this year, I will say this, last year, 2023, was one of the best years that I've had in a long time. We still have about 2 months left. This is already the best month, this is already the best year 6 months ago. Like, holy cow, do I love. And 24 actually just been a solid year. Oh, oops. There's an armadillo over there. God, it's been a while since I've seen an armadillo. Last time I saw one was in McKinney. I was out at Irwin Park, and there's a family of armadillos just walking around. I was like, huh? Weird. All right, that's cool. So again, another part, being around Texas, you get to see more of the wildlife. Now, honestly, there's an artist I probably would have liked to see either today or yesterday, which is Millennium. They're playing at the Silo, where he's been there since Thursday, and today's his last day. Because tomorrow, the 20th, he will be at, oh boy, what is it? He'll be at Cowboys Dance Hall in San Antonio. The one here in Dallas is called Red River. The one in San Antonio is just Cowboys Dance Hall. Some nice trails. This first half is very windy. It's very interesting. Okay. Had to be careful there. The seat was all the way up. Now we push fast. There we go. All right, here we go. I would like to do some upgrades to this bike. I don't know. I think the first thing I'd like to do is maybe get some new hubs. Okay. Ooh, my word. There we go. Made it. Let's go. There we go. Let's see, crawled back up. Stuff all over here. Gotta sit down for a minute. Oh, there we go. Now my seat's not gonna be crawling myself up. There we go. There we go. Okay. Almost a little bit farther ahead of those two groups. There we go. Cake. I don't want to do that loop yet. Just gonna come through this way. Just gonna do the main trail, and that'll probably be it for the ride portion. Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, I just realized I only talked about Wednesday's video. So so this Friday's video is gonna be all about JFK International Airport. I've already finished all the stuff there. Currently going through to see which of the other which of the older videos I want to take a look at, because I know JFK, well, again, I'm doing JFK. LAX is going to be next Friday's video, so I think that one's on the 1st is when it comes out. Yeah, because Halloween's on a Thursday. So November 1st, we'll have a thing about we'll have a thing about LAX. I think I might go O'Hare after that. Because I know they were looking at expanding O'Hare. I don't know if they've already got the plans done and construction started, or if nothing's happened. I'm not sure. There we go. But yeah. So I know Denver, I know they just announced their stuff like about a month or two ago. Let's get going. Yeah. There we go. All we're doing is we're just riding today. We're riding. I don't know if I'll get a demo ride in today, either with Cannondale or Specialized. But if we do, this will be fun. Oh, they got water over there. Oh, thank God. If we get to go over, I think we do get to ride around over here. Wait, no, we don't. Dang. I don't want to get off the trail and go to it. Yeah, take a look at this wind farm. Holy cow. And we're right on the northern edge of this. This is really cool. And I know once we get up here a little bit farther, there is an active oil well, and we get really close up to one of the wind turbines. So it's really cool. Bigfoot breeding area. That's funny. So yesterday, the 18th, because I didn't record that day, I decided to go up to Sister Grove Trail in McKinney, which I'll be making the video for that in a month or two from today. But on one of the trails, they make a lot of jokes about Bigfoot on there. Being like, watch out for Bigfoot. Bigfoot's watching. I was sitting there and I'm like, I mean, I do have big feet. Could I be considered Bigfoot? I don't know. But that'll be for a different video. You guys will see more of that. I just wanted to find something that was a little bit more technical than going to Arbor Hills or Frisco. And I didn't want to go to Irwin, didn't want to go to North Shore. So I said, screw it. Let's go to Sister Grove over in Princeton. That's where it is. Well, for people say that's in McKinney, but the thing is there's a whole ass town in between McKinney and Sister Grove. That is Princeton, Texas. And that whole area around McKinney, Princeton, and Melissa is a big area of growth outside of what's on Preston and what will eventually be the extension of the tollway in Prosper and Salina. I don't think Gunter will be there yet. Give that another 15, 20 years, and Gunter will be next. Because when I was a kid, a toddler, and what I would always hear, or from what I've read it now, Frisco was the big city that was expanding. Now, that's almost all fully built out, and everyone's building out in Prosper, Salina, Krugerville, and Aubrey, which is why US Highway 380 is being expanded in through Collin and Denton County, which we'll talk about that stuff in a later video once we've gone through all of the interstates and some of those other projects, and the tech express lanes and what the Clear Lanes Initiative is. Because technically, I think US Highway 380 is a part of Texas Clear Lanes Initiative, which in short terms, it's a program set aside by the federal government, well, by the state government, to fund some of the most congested highways in the state of Texas. There's a lot of stuff going on. I think now there's like $50-something billion worth of projects that are being worked on. Oh yeah, and by the way, there are no planes around here. If you hear any sort of whooshing, that's not a plane. That's the windmills. Because again, the outer borders of this trail are like right up against that solar farm. So we will get to see one like really up close. Not to where I could walk up and touch to it, but like closer than what you'd see from like the highway. And I know some of y'all who watch this are like, yeah, well, I work out in these oil fields. I'm always right next to them. And the answer is that's still really stinking cool. Because I remember I was out on Thursday and all of a sudden one of my middle school friends texts me. He says, hey, dude, I just saw your video about DFW Airport. He's like, I've been working on all those projects the past couple of years. I had quit my original job that was working over there, but there's another company that's doing like the central terminal area. I was like, that's really cool. I'll be like, hope y'all keep it up, because that's the one thing I gotta give credit to. White collar is where the money's at, especially in like finances and accounting, but blue collar literally runs the world. They make sure everything is still running, everything's maintained. Like, they are the ones that keep our country running. And I know some of us in offices are like, that's funny, we run the stock market. And the answer is that's true. Like, but they also run like the electricity grids for the world. They also run all of our water and sewage systems, like all of our basic needs. They're there to maintain them. I think now I'm at a place where I was at, I think, yeah. So we're about a little over halfway to getting back up to the festival site. Okay, come on, keep going, keep going. I know I'm going the right way. That's for the, oh my God. I have not been on this part here either. Wow. Look at this. So on the other side of this turbine, that's the generator. That's actually cool. And then what it does is there's a transmission up there that brings it down. And then there's probably I'm gonna guess there's a shaft that comes all the way down the tower into there to spin the generator. That's awesome. I've never been this close to a turbine. That is awesome. And we're gonna take this bread and butter trail because why not? Yeah, see, look, there's an active oil well there. I know there is a closer one farther up, well, farther down the trail. We just have to find it. Ooh, I don't want to do jumps that much today. Well, yeah, I don't want to do jumps that much. Nothing wrong with it, just I gotta work tomorrow. And I know today I have two friends that are celebrating their birthday at Electric Cowboy. My answer is, I'm sorry guys, I gotta work. Then I'm going to the FC Dallas game. That game starts at 8 o'clock, not 7:30 today. So there's a lot that I'm gonna have to do. Woo. I know for a fact I'm not on the main trail, but we're doing okay where we're at. Now we're back on the main trail. There we go. That was actually not that bad. Other than a few of those rocks where I said, yeah, no, we still chilling. So yeah, it's currently, I don't even know, it is 12:30. I might get back there. I'm gonna see what other stuff they have at the tents. I'm not gonna do a demo ride today because I still gotta get home and make sure that I don't, I gotta get home and make sure that I'm not doing, well, I gotta make sure I get home and have enough time to like take a shower and do some stuff. I might stop and get some lunch out in Gainesville for sure, but I still have to be very cautious and aware about some stuff. Just gotta keep riding. I don't remember how much more we got. Or, well, okay. We start right about here-ish. We're down here, so we're more than halfway done. We've got a little bit more to go before we're back on a part of the trail. I think on a part of a trail that I was at, but I turned around for. We'll see. We've got this whole trail to go. We got the whole back half of this trail to go. Oh yeah, I've already turned around here. I remember this part. There we go. Yeah, because I don't think I missed the part. No, I did not miss the part that has that active oil well. Beware of Doug. I don't know who Doug is, but I am aware. The downside of not having the DHR2s anymore is that these are more rounded, so I have to be very careful with how I take turns because the DHR2s were a lot more square than the Assegai and the Dissector, or at least as a riding profile has a little bit more of a square tread pattern than these two, which are more circled off or more rounded. Because it's more rounded, it's less rolling resistance, and it's easier to, at least a little bit easier to ride on, especially with these trails around here. Oof. I went too wide there. That was my bad. Okay. Yeah, that wind coming off of the turbines, not any planes. Because up here, there aren't any planes that fly in this general direction. I mean, I think the fly path coming into DFW from the west is a little bit farther south than here, so they've still got, so it's still a long ways before we would even see that those types of things here. No 5. I think that thing might be broken, is my guess. I don't know. Okay. Okay. And then now we turn here. Okay, rocks. And we're coming up to right next to another one. Look at that, huge. And the scary part is, those are not the fastest, those are not the biggest ones. Right in the Midwest, some of these could be like 300-400 feet tall. Even I'm just like, holy cow, that's taller than like some of the lower level atmospheric clouds. Like for reference, Texas Sky Screamer is about 400 feet tall-ish. Think of a windmill that is that tall. For those of y'all that have been to like Six Flags Over Texas. All right, there we go. I don't know what type of line that is that I just ran over. Something, but I don't know what it is. Oh, here we are. So this is an active oil well. That is interesting. I think these are the oil pipes that'll lead into some of the tanks, which, if I remember right, there's a smaller tank a little bit farther up here. And actually that right there, I think is the generator that's either generator expense or it's up here. And then that, actually, yeah, I think the generator's probably up top. And then because this is alternating current, that I think is a transformer that converts alternating to direct current. Because I think, excuse me, on our power grid, we actually use direct current to transfer electricity rather than alternating current, which actually is used to power everything. I may be wrong, but I think that's what it is. I think. And coming up here, I could kind of see it out behind those trees, is where we'll get to see some of those tanks. Just the small reserve tanks. Not like any of the big ones like you see out in like South Texas, where there's a lot of oil, where the big oil fields are. Let's get right on over there. And we made it back up. So, yeah, so I think these here, and then those over here are some of the tanks, or at least on storage tanks, because as you can tell, that oil well is not in use. So there are some spots where they'll have some of those tanks, and then eventually they'll get transferred out. And actually, those might be abandoned tanks. I'm not even sure. I don't want to know. But the thing is that you guys also might have heard that the U.S. is the largest exporter and, well, I mean, we are the largest user of oil, but we are the largest producer of oil. Well, you might be asking yourself, why do we still import oil if we could technically use up 95%? If we could, like, I think all of our production could be used to power the entire U.S. And the reason for that is we actually don't produce the right amount of oil that we use for some of our stuff, for a lot of our stuff actually. So, if I remember right, the United States drills a lot more heavy oil. Well, yeah, a lot of heavy crude oil. Look at the cows over there. As I was saying, the U.S. produces and drills a lot of heavier oils. So, but a lot of that stuff we don't use in our everyday life. And for the US, it's a little bit of a problem because then to refine it to larger, well, to lighter oil is a lot of money. A lot of money that big oil and our government do not want to spend. So what's the best thing to do? Import it into the US. I mean, it sucks. It's like, why don't we just not do that? I don't know. But look, but that is a lot of oil lines over there. And I think those might be some caps as well. That's my guess. I don't know. Those might be a couple of caps from older wells that are inactive. And honestly, that is the only thing you can really do with old oil rigs and oil wells is either let it sit and rot or plug it up. Whew. Okay. Stay here. Hold on. Too lazy to put my seat down. I just slide and slowly go down. And I'll go down a little bit here. Because here now we're actually in a little bit of a speed section from what I can do, except for here. Ah, dang it. I thought I could do it. Oh well. I tried. Dang, I thought I jumped over that. Oh well. Okay. There we go. Oh. Whew. Oh, I took that real close. I could have knocked myself in the head. Wow. Get some more speed on here, especially because we gotta go uphill. There we go. Ow. Oh, I keep forgetting there's a tree there. All right, now we're coming up to the very, well, no, we're not on the very south side. Right after that oil well, we turned left. That was the very south side of this trail. We're coming up to an uphill portion a little bit. And then we've got a pretty decent downhill from there back to festival site. We're almost there, to be honest. So we got a good ways to go. So now we go left. That's not a trail. It actually closed that off. Even though it's not technically closed off, there's just X's there saying it's not part of the trail anymore. Or at least for here. And these speed sections are really nice. Actually, I'm gonna stop right here for a minute. I'm so used to going to a trailhead rather than a festival site. It's wacky, a little bit wacky thinking. Got a little bit of a down. We got a pretty fast downhill coming up here. Well, actually, no, not fast, but we gotta make it fast because we gotta get up. Oh. There we go. I had to make up that hill. Whoops. Oh, it's so far forward. Oh man. I thought I was about to fall. I thought I was about to go. Whoopsie daisy. There we go. Just gonna put this bike up.
Okay, there we go. So, a couple days later from doing the ride, and the reason for that was just because I was going to do this yesterday, the 20th, but I kind of fell asleep when I came home from work. So, I'm doing this in the evening after I've gone to school and have gone out for my mom's birthday. But I digress. This is a lot of the stuff that we got from the mountain bike festival. And today we're going to start off with some of the different coupons. So first things first, we got a $25 off from next purchase from Bike Mart. And then from Spider Mountain, we actually got 2 things for 10% off lodging and tickets. So if I ever decide that I want to go to Spider Mountain again, I'll just take that. And then from Sun and Ski themselves, we actually got 2 different things. So we got a $20 off a purchase $100 or more. And then on top of that, we also got a half off of a ski, snowboard, or bike performance tune. So let's say probably sometime this year, I'm going to go down to Sun and Ski and do a tune-up on this, on the bike. So at that point, I'm just like, yeah, I'll be good. I'm just going to use that. And on top of that, we also got a bunch of stickers brought to you by Sun and Ski. So we got, well, at least one by Sun and Ski, a couple brought to you by, hold on. Yeah, so we got 2 stickers by Sun and Ski. We got a Spider Mountain sticker, and then we got one by Bike Mart. Now, the one by Bike Mart, this one's hilarious, is our post-ride nutritions. So we got 1 serving of a bicycle ride. All overall, you get positive vibes of 1,200%, get a clear head of 200%, sense of accomplishment at 200%, stoke level at 333%, smile at 1,000%, and remorse of 0%. I love that. All of these stickers are going to go directly onto my car. The next one we've got from Spider Mountain, we've actually got the Spider Mountain logo. That's pretty cool. That'll definitely go on a car. And then we've got 3 separate stickers by Sun and Ski. So the first one is We've got a skeleton on his bike out of the mountains in Sunset. And then we've got the High Gear No Fear from Sun and Ski. And then we've got, Always Cranky from Sun and Ski. And those are all of the stickers and then all the coupons that we've gotten. A lot of those stuff I just got for free because it came with the goodie bag. Now, coming with the stuff that we did buy, again, we did buy 2 koozies. So we've got the green Dorba koozie. Again, it's the same logo, it's the same Dorba logo on both sides. And then we've got the red one, which has Dorba, which has the Dorba Fred logo. And basically, this is, and if you guys know the difference between red and green, this is just like saying open or close. And on top of that, we did get 2 new shirts. So, of course, I was there and I said, all right, I'm going to buy the North Texas Mountain Bike shirt. I didn't buy a jersey because I was like, I don't think I really need a jersey. But yeah, some of the sponsors from this are, that I at least know of, are Bike Mart, REI, Sun and Ski, Body Armor, the DFW Ride Series. We got the Ride Series. We got Dirt, like we've got Right Dirt Shirt Company. Yeah, Right Dirt Shirt Company is the merchandise sponsor. And then REI and Sun and Ski are like the 2 of the big things outside of Bike Mart. And then the other one that I kind of saw that I was like, I really wanted to get was, this is the Dorba Hawaiian shirt. So this is a very, very light, thin shirt compared to like some of the other button downs that I have. But like, usually wear this for like, if you're going to go out mountain biking. And honestly, for me, I'm not going to wear this mountain biking. I've got plenty of t-shirts and stuff that I'll destroy. But I will definitely be using this as I'm going out to different places. Like if I'm ever going out to a bar and it's hot outside, I'll use that. But yeah, that's about it for today. Hope you guys like this video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. And again, hit that bell icon if you guys don't want to miss any future videos. If you guys have that bell icon on, you'll get uploads for all mountain bike content, all aviation content, as well as all automotive content. Top of that, leave a comment down in the description below. Just let me know what you guys think about these videos. Outside of that, hope to see you all next week at Katie Jackson. And yeah, that's about it. Hope you all have a great week. Peace.